Hello again, and welcome back to another one. And the Melle Mel vs Eminem saga continues, even after Melle Mel released a statement to address the Eminem situation that he chose to delete shortly after. And this time, Joe Budden shared his thoughts, and Budden couldn't help himself. As you'd see, he had to extend the reach of his take to include hip-hop pioneers in general. And we'll be exploring how fans on the internet have reacted so far. And mind you, there's some history right here that explains Joe Budden's reaction to Melle Mel, some bad blood between both parties from the late 2000s that provides some context on Joe's take, even though we all agree that Melle Mel's diss fell short, and we'll get to more on this in a bit. Today we also have more that sparked some debates on Twitter when Ice-T reacted to Snoop Dogg's top 5 best West Coast rappers, and we'll get to this at the latter part of the video. Stick around as I'll be looking forward to your thoughts on Ice-T's take on Snoop Dogg. So starting with Joe Budden's reaction to Melle Mel's Eminem diss, you could say everyone has been on the same page since, well, apart from maybe R.A. the Rugged Man, who tried to flip it by claiming Eminem fans were crying, when on the contrary, they were indeed laughing at Melle Mel's diss. And check it out from Joe Budden's podcast.
Respectfully,
say it, Melle Mel.
it is hip-hop's 50th birthday.
It is, yeah.
He shouldn't do that again.
So put my shovel away.
That's my take. That's my take.
Okay.
Melle Mel, thank you, first of all.
Word.
For your contribution.
Absolutely.
Big Melle.
For everything.
Yes.
Facts.
Legend.
Secondly, don't do this again.
You didn't have to do that.
But no, Joe Budden wasn't done, as he went on to add more to this, and as a result, other pioneers caught strays in the process.
We want to honor hip-hop and all of its pioneers. We don't want to hear from y'all. We don't want.
I like to see him perform still, perform the classics.
Like, some of them we don't want to see perform, though.
Melly's still sharp, though. Melle Mel's still sharp performance-wise.
Okay. When I saw him perform at the awards, he was doing some bodybuilder shit.
That's one thing he gonna do.
Y'all remember? We don't want to hear this no more.
He's just a bodybuilder.
That's, yo, with all due respect, this should not happen again.
And of course, this sparked reactions like, I mean, no one can objectively say that Melly's song was good or even decent, skull emoji. That was so bad, especially for a pioneer of hip-hop. Easily the most embarrassing thing to happen in the culture this year. Loudly crying and laughing emojis. Even hardcore Eminem haters can't deny no one is listening to that diss again, unless it is to clown it. Like we pointed out, while we can all agree that Melle Mel's diss was trash, his take on this has sparked reactions like kudos to Joe for being honest with it, loudly crying emojis, and more. I thought Budden was a major M hater no matter the situation, but the fact of the matter is, Joe Budden and Melle Mel go way back, so you could argue that he went off on Melle Mel a bit harder based on what went down in the late 2000s between them, when Joe Budden was mad about a greatest rappers list that showed Melle Mel rank in the top 5.
Grandmaster Melle Mel, pioneer.
Right.
Can he rap? In 2008, when y'all are doing this list, can Grandmaster Melle Mel rap? Have you heard him recently?
And back then, Melle Mel hit back at Joe Budden in a way that would be hard to forget, in my opinion.
But I just think he think that Melle Mel would be the softer target. Like, you know what I mean? I don't think he'd want to question the fact that Eminem is #1 or really, you know, drive that point home. If it's from 1 to 30, now this is 1 and this is 30. Melle Mel is #5. I'm around the throat part or the mouth part of hip hop. Joe Budden is down here #32. That's somewhere around that ass crack or the ball sack of hip hop. He shouldn't even have anything to say about somebody that's just high on the list when you wait, and he's lucky to be where he is.
I believe it is important for you guys to know why Joe Budden threw in some jabs in there in reaction to Melle Mel's diss. But what are your thoughts? Do you agree with Joe Budden's conclusion about the pioneers? Moving on to the next point today, Ice-T recently reacted to Snoop's West Coast top 5 rappers list that sparked debates.
Give me the 5 best West Coast rappers. 5 best West Coast rappers. Ice Cube, Ice-T, E40, Too Short, Snoop Dogg.
And Ice-T reacted on Twitter by sharing his opinion on Snoop. Thanks for the love, Snoop. You're, in my opinion, the most famous and recognizable rapper of all time. This is a debate that's been on for some time now. Who is the most famous rapper in the world? And some believe it's not an opinion. This is not an opinion, it's a fact. I know rednecks from South Carolina that know him, to German people from Dolph that know him. Personally, I believe he's been popular for doing everything entertainment. It's not even about rap/hip-hop. He's known internationally, even by people who couldn't name a single Snoop song, and some believe no Kendrick or Tupac. And of course, Eminem was brought up. Eminem is the most famous rapper on the planet, him being on top 15 to 20 most googled individual monthly without any project out ain't a joke. Facts don't care about feelings. And today's user adds, I even had to go on Google Trend search of him and Snoop from like 2004 till date, and it's not even close at all. If it is about rap/hip-hop, I'd say nearly every data you could find will show Eminem is more popular than Snoop Dogg, but Snoop is on cereal boxes in the United States, which has got nothing to do with rap/hip-hop, so the argument is on between Snoop and Eminem globally. Personally, as someone who is well-traveled, and I'm not talking about going on vacations, from my experience, if people know Snoop, then they know Eminem and vice versa. But what are your thoughts? Tell us below. Thanks for watching, like and subscribe for more, and see you on the next one.